Hello and welcome, my beautiful Capricorns. Brenda Tarot here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of June the 12th to the 18th year of 23. Okay, excuse me. Allergies again are bad. All right, starting off, you were given two download messages today. They came out like this, and obviously the spirit wanted you to know these cards. So the first thing you got is choices, and it comes in with changes. And I think you're going to be moving on in a new direction here. I really believe that something has happened that might have been traumatic, and now you're faced with making choices that are going to lead to change. Something may have ended, something might have happened, something might have occurred, and you're going in a new direction. So the choices that you're making right now, or there was a choice made that has created this change. Okay, so this week might be to do with a lot of choices. You might have a lot of decisions and options and offers coming in that you have to consider on the table. So don't be afraid to do that. But these are definitely the decision that you make with the choice that you make is going to bring change in your life. Okay, now let's see what it's going to be. Now, coming in with your first card, you've got the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords means you're moving on in a new direction. We all know that the meaning of this card is leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. So things are going to get calmer. You're going to find things are going to return and get better. Now, you could be going through, some of you, a healing process as well, but this is progress moving forward. You're moving on. You're leaving a situation to go somewhere new. Remember, we talked about change here? So there's definitely change coming in for some of you. I think you're overcoming hardship, a time here, perhaps with the Three of Swords that was disappointing to you. And you're going to overcome that. And you're actually going to feel relief now that you can go forward in a new direction. You're escaping that situation. You're going on a new journey. You're going in a new direction. Now, some of you might even made a command decision to go overseas. Maybe you're going away and you're completely leaving the location that you're living in. Perhaps you're planning a trip to do that. Now, it can be a trip for a holiday, or it can be a trip because you're going to you're wanting to decompress and you're wanting to go somewhere far away to recuperate. But definitely you're leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores, and it's going to be better. And it could have been brought on by this Three of Swords. I mean, the Three of Swords is that card of heartbreak and betrayal and loneliness and and feeling this separation and sadness and heartache. It's unhappiness in general, but it's also the card of great disappointment. So I do think that you're going to heal through this as well. This could have had to do with a situation in a relationship. It could have been a job. It could have even been a health issue. But now the conflict is over. You're healing through a situation. And I think you're able now to go on in a new direction, okay? Whatever happened here in the past to you, you're moving on from it. You're not going to be stuck here. You're definitely making choices that are going to be better for you and bring change into the equation. The only people you're going to take with you in your boat this time on this leg of your journey are people who totally support you, people who are in your end of the ring and they're faithful to you. It's going to be hard for you to move on from this situation because you're going to be constantly doubting everybody and and not trusting anybody from here forward. But you're getting past that. You're going to get past that. You will. You were stuck in a situation here with a hangman for quite a while. And that's the card of feeling trapped, right? Feeling confined and feeling as though you were limited to do anything and you had lack of direction. But I'm here to tell you that if you, while you're in this, while you were or maybe are in this state, you're going to be able to do the research while you're there. Do the work behind the scenes, basically, okay? Behind closed doors type of thing. Because once you get what it is you need to know, you're going to hit that ground running. You might have been lacking direction here for a while, but you're making choices now to change that, to go towards a new direction and a new goal. You've got more perspective now. You're looking towards your future, and you're going to have all the information you need to go after what you want, and that is the World card. The World card is a card of success and achievement, okay? Big fat yes. You're going to find things are going to get better. You're traveling the distance. Now, the world means literally that you could be planning a trip again and you could be traveling to go somewhere. I talked about this. Maybe you're thinking of going overseas to another country or taking a cruise of some sort. But this when we get the wheel, it's a full circle. It's completion, right? And now you've fulfilled something, and now you can feel as though you're going on to the next stage, the next phase in your life, to go after the next goal. So definitely I see you moving forward. I see success coming in here. You've had some tough decisions to make here about a situation. You felt that you got, they knocked the wind out of your sails, this situation here. But I definitely think you've come to the conclusion that, you know what, the worst is over and I'm moving on, and I'm going to make the choices and decisions now to make this change come true. And now you realize you have the freedom. You have the freedom to go after whatever it is that you want without restrictions, without being tied down. You learn from this situation that you're not going to allow yourself to get stuck in that situation again. Coming in next, you've got the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is that big card of decisions and choices that you're having to make. Might be a lot of options coming up on the table for you. And there might be multiple possibilities that you have to consider. Picking and choosing, right? I call this the eeny, meeny, miny, mo card. But again, making the choices to create change in your life for the better. Don't procrastinate about this. Think about it long and hard. What's going to bring you to your greater good? 100%. Okay. What is going to bring you to that situation? And, I do believe that you're going to think about what's going to last me the test of time, what's going to be secure for my future, what's going to be completely for my benefit, going to work for you. Okay, so there's going to be lots of decisions and choices that you are going to have to make here. But I do think that you've learned through a situation here with the Three of Swords that you've decided, you know what, I'm out of here. I'm moving on in a new direction, and it's going to be a lot better than where I was. And because you were stuck, you felt stuck for a long time in this situation, whatever it is. Was it a relationship? Was it your job position? Was it a friendship that was a dead end friendship? Whatever the case is, you felt stuck and trapped. And until you started to really look at the situation and realize that the only thing you could do is free yourself of it by making that choice, that to bring the change to travel where you want to go, wherever that journey is going to take you now. Okay, let's see what we have here, my beautiful Capricorns, for your final outcome card. What is your tarot message for today, please, Spirit? What is their tarot message for today for my beautiful Capricorns? Whoops. Official person. So you could be dealing with somebody here, some dignitary of some sort, somebody who has the ability to help you with something, who has the intelligence and the wisdom in their database to be able to guide and mentor you through a situation. Now this person, this person could be anybody. This person's wearing a uniform. So maybe it's somebody in the military, or maybe it's a police officer, or maybe it's a fireman, somebody that you're going to get together. It's an official person. Okay, that's coming in that you might be spending some time with. Okay, it could be a judge. All right, he isn't a friend or a relative. This person, though, he's going to be somebody that you are going to be running into or having a situation to deal with this week. This person believes in strict rules, okay? And you'll experience situations where power and authority are required, or you're involved in a relationship that is characterized by restraint and formality, perhaps an ambitious person in your job. The official person says that you should be more determined and focused on following your goals. Go after what you want. That's the other meaning of this card. So the choices that you're making right now are definitely going to level you up to go after what you want. So I think you're making change here. You're definitely giving up and walking away from something. Not so much giving up, but you come to the conclusion that I don't want to be here anymore, and I'm finally going to leave and have the freedom to go where I want. And you're going to stand up for yourself here by doing that. Taking control and having the power put back where you needed it. So you're sitting in the seat of power now. So this is actually a good reading. Well, my beautiful Capricorns, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful optimistic week to look forward to. And I'll see you again soon.